Lindsey Vonn is once again proving that resilience defines her legacy. The decorated Olympic skier is firmly defending her place in the conversation surrounding the 2026 Winter Olympics, making it clear that her determination to compete is rooted not in nostalgia, but in preparation, discipline, and an enduring love for the sport. After officially retiring in 2019 following a career marked by breathtaking victories and serious injuries, Vonn seemed ready to close the competitive chapter of her life with 3 Olympic medals, including gold in the downhill at the 2010 Vancouver Games and 82 World Cup wins to her name. She stepped away as one of the most accomplished Alpine skiers in history. Yet in recent months, speculation has swirled about her potential involvement in the 2026 Cortina Winter Olympics, and Vonn is not shying away from the conversation. In interviews and public appearances, Vonn has addressed critics who question whether a comeback at this stage would be realistic. Now in her early 40s by the time the Games arrive, she acknowledges the physical demands of elite skiing but insists that age alone should not disqualify her from consideration. "I've always believed that performance speaks louder than assumptions," she reportedly said. "If I can compete at the highest level and earn my spot, then I deserve to be there like anyone else." Her comments highlight a broader debate in professional sports. How long is too long? For Vonn, the answer lies not in numbers, but in capability. Throughout her career, she battled multiple knee surgeries, fractures, and setbacks that would have ended many athletes' journeys. Each time she returned, sometimes stronger than before. That resilience has become central to her identity. Supporters argue that Vonn's experience could be an asset to Team USA, particularly as the 2026 Games will be held in Italy, a country where she has enjoyed tremendous success. Cortina d'Ampezzo, one of the host venues, is especially meaningful to her. She has won a record number of World Cup races there, often calling it her favorite course. The possibility of returning to that iconic slope on the Olympic stage adds emotional weight to the discussion. Still, critics raise valid questions about the physical toll of competitive alpine skiing, one of the most demanding winter sports. Speed events require explosive strength, precision, and the ability to endure high-impact forces. Vonn has not dismissed these concerns. Instead, she has emphasized her commitment to training and recovery, noting that advances in sports science, conditioning, and rehabilitation have extended many athletes' careers beyond medals and podium finishes. Vonn's stance also reflects a deeper message about redefining limits, particularly for women in sports. Female athletes have historically faced greater scrutiny over age and longevity, often pressured to step aside earlier than their male counterparts. By publicly defending her place, Vonn challenges those narratives and reinforces the idea that elite performance should be judged on merit. Her potential return would also carry symbolic significance. The 2026 Winter Olympics will mark the Games' return to Italy for the first time in 2 decades, and organizers are already building anticipation. A comeback story featuring one of the sport's most recognizable figures would undoubtedly capture global attention. Whether or not Vonn ultimately competes, her voice in the discussion underscores her lasting influence. She has transitioned successfully into business, broadcasting, and advocacy since retiring, but her competitive fire remains visible. She has never been one to back down from doubt. In fact, doubt has often fueled her greatest achievements. As the road to 2026 continues, Lindsey Vonn's message is clear: opportunities should be earned, not granted or denied based on assumptions. That if she lines up at the starting gate once more, it will be because she proved she belongs there. And if history has shown anything, it's that counting Lindsey Vonn out has rarely been a wise bet.